Hello, world. Welcome to our show, JW Raw with M&M, coming to you live from the world-famous Jackson Week MMA Academy in Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. Yes, we are in USA, Albuquerque. This is Mark, and I'd like to give a shout-out to our awesome partners that help us keep the show on the air and keep bringing you some interesting guests from different walks of life. Our fighters and athletes are constantly on the lookout for products that will provide a legal performance edge. Legal performance edge, yes. A couple years back, we came across a nutraceutical company that has an incredible technology. Since then, many of the fighters who train at Jackson Wink MMA Academy have been using their products with astounding success. Unlike most sports performance companies, this company began selling their products through doctors. Their unique technologies help the body heal and maintain exceptional health. For this reason, their products are recommended by doctors worldwide. Yes, worldwide. So how does this translate to sports performance? The truth is, you will never be stronger than you are healthy. How many times have we heard of star athletes who miss a big competition because they're out sick? The same technology that is used to boost the immune system and to detoxify, nourish, and rejuvenate the body is the same technology that boosts strength, endurance, and even cuts unwanted body fat, because we don't want to get fat. We are pumped to finally let you know about our best-kept secret here at Jackson Wink MMA Academy. The company is called RNA Sport. You can find them online at rnasport.com. Again, rnasport.com. Look them up. RNA Sport creates incredible sports performance formulas for elite athletes. Our fighters use and love these products. One of the most important things to know about RNA Sport formulas is their ease of use. It's very easy to use, yes. No more messy powders or hard-to-swallow pills. RNA Sport formulas are delivered directly into the body in a simple-to-take, great-tasting sprays. With high absorption, RNA Sport formulas can be taken immediately before a workout or competition with no lag time. RNA Sport formulas support increased strength and endurance, reduced joint and muscle fatigue, improved recovery, a healthy immune system, optimized metabolism, and a whole lot more. RNA Sport provides benefits and technology unlike any performance products you have ever experienced. I highly recommend you to check out rnasport.com and use their products. They will take your performance to the next level. In our next podcast, we will review the amazing benefits of their specific formulas. JW Raw is happy to also have Fireteam Fit as a longtime sponsor. They are a veteran-owned fitness company that is now partnered with the greatest gym in the world, Jackson Wink MMA Academy. Fireteam Fit is giving a special offer of 15% off. That is right, 15% off all their products, all of them. Go check it out, all their products. All you have to do is enter a code. The secret code is JWRAW015. Again, JWRAW, just like the show, 015. Enter that secret code. You're going to get 15% off everything you buy. Make sure you do that at checkout, and then you'll get that discount. We love having Fireteam Fit as a sponsor since they are family and veteran-owned. That is so cool. We love our veterans. We love our family. Both in one big, happy group. We're happy to have them. It's available on both fireteamfit.com and on amazon.com. Everyone knows how to find Amazon. If you're on Amazon, you're legit. You can go find them on Amazon or check out their website, fireteamfit.com. But don't forget to enter that coupon code. Remember, use JWRAW015.
You're listening to JW Raw.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Welcome to the show. So, on today's show, we have a couple competitors from the Elite Amateur Fight League, which this is season 3 of it. Jesse's probably watching. He'll correct me, but this is This is our second. We're the defending champions of this thing. So the New Mexico Predators. We're the defending champs, and you two ladies are going to be representing Jackson Wink to hold on to that title another year. Welcome to the show. We got Bree and Kayla.
Hi.
What's up?
So what? This is both your first time fighting, right? In this organization.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you're both amateurs, moving on up, getting ready to go pro any day now. But what's your take on it, Bree? What do you think of representing New Mexico and Jackson Wink?
I mean, I'm pretty excited. Been here for about a year now. Fought my first time here, kind of representing Jackson's Buffalo Thunder Casino.
Yeah.
And that was fun.
Yeah, you do a lot of the Jackson series cards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of already got the feel of it. So it's just another fight, and I get to do it with teammates now. More teammates, pretty much a whole entire team.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And it's funny, I think I've been on, this is my second card with Kayla.
Yeah, this is our second card. We won that last one,
in Colorado.
The Jackson card there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. You both won.
We did.
So you're both representing. You guys go good together.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
We've been really starting at Jackson's together.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got here maybe 2 months before.
Yeah, you both started around the same time. That's right. Yeah, makes sense. And you both have come such a long way.
Yeah.
It's
Kayla
amazing.
was like my first friend here.
Well, let's not
let's not get that personal. Yeah. But yeah, I think I hung out with Kayla a few times, and then
me, you, and Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
All the crazy adventures at the 99 Cent Star.
Yeah, Sophia, I forgot about. She needs to come back. What happened to her? What's going on? You guys keep in touch?
Yeah, she's suffering from some shoulder injuries right now, getting back with that and such, and working a lot. But she'll be here. She'll be here for sure.
So, I mean, could you guys imagine a year and a half ago, 2 months ago, you come in, you see all these superstars around, and now both of you, I see you sparring with Michelle, Holly, everybody. And I mean, you guys are knee deep into this stuff. I mean, there's no holding back. I mean, the coaches obviously between Joey and Wink, they trust you guys enough to throw you in there with the pros because they know you can hold up and show them some stuff. And that's says a lot about you girls.
It's definitely an experience, I could say. I was raised around fighting, so meeting fighters, you're not supposed to really be fangirling, I guess that's what it's called.
Internally. Internally.
But it's definitely awesome. I used to watch Michelle a lot and Jody, so kind of cool to be doing fight camps alongside them. And Holly's one of my older sister, her favorite fighter.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Holly's the reason I got into the sport. I only started really paying attention and training when she fought Rhonda. And after that fight was kind of one of the reasons I started training and started building interest in the sport. And it's kind of cool to, when you love a fighter and they inspire you, the way you show that isn't asking them for photos or blowing up their inbox. It's getting in there and helping them, punching them, giving them the look, being, there for drilling, being part of their experience. I think, it's the greatest way to give back to an inspiration, I think, is to help them with their camp and get help vice versa.
The first time you got in there with Holly, for example, did you hold back? Were you like, I don't want to be the one to hurt her, or what did they tell you?
I definitely held back, but not because I thought I was going to hurt her. I thought if I landed anything, that I was going to get hurt back, and she was, you know what I'm saying? Which she doesn't do that at all. But I was definitely reserved and feeling it out. But she's an amazing training partner. There's been times where she's held a kick, just brushed my face with it. Just brushed my face. She's an awesome training partner. She watches out for me, and it's great. It's always my favorite round. I love wrestling with her, minus this head bump that we got last week. That was a nasty headbutt. But other than that, she's my favorite round on the ground wrestling. it's always just a pleasure to go with her.
It's fun watching you guys, obviously sparring and stuff, but then some of the coolest moments are after practice, like just now. You guys were all just kind of sitting there. All the girls were just kind of all together and telling stories. And
yeah. Michelle was talking about her pregnancy.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I don't necessarily want or not want a baby ever, per se. I just, definitely not now, definitely not for a while. But, like, I kind of want the challenge. Like, I kind of want to know, like, all these people talking about how much it hurt and such. Like, we suffer on the daily. Like, I think I'd be up for a challenge. I want to, like, I don't want anything to do with it, but, like, I want to see how I face up. Michelle was telling how she was, screaming and everything, and yeah, like, I want to see how much I would scream.
And just to be clear, as a producer, Michelle is fighting in 2 weeks in Philadelphia. She is not with child.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just to
She's-
clear that all
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
exactly.
she's post-child.
She's got her child, and she's quite the hustler with Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Kudos
Did
to
you guys-
Araya.
Did you guys buy your ticket, your cookies?
Yep.
From Urea? Yeah.
I'm ready to eat that after.
Yeah.
I did not buy any cookies.
Oh, you're
I got
strong.
Not yet.
Oof,
I
you're
might buy
strong.
some for after, but, like, man, that's a lot of temptation to keep those around.
With the fight coming
It's
up in a
lot
couple weeks.
I might
yeah.
just give her some donation or something. But this morning I was walking by and Araya walks by me and she says, she looks at me like this. She looks, I don't know where the camera is. And I was like, what's up? And she's like, have you been practicing on making your legs stronger?
Oh,
And I
wow.
was like, yeah. And she's like, show me. And so I try to do my splits, and, like, I haven't been practicing at all because I've been too busy, getting punched in the face
Sparring.
instead. But she was like, she, like, squinted at me and she's like, a little improvement. You still have a long way to go.
Wow, good
Like,
for her.
She's so
Observant.
but also, like, conscious. Like, I teach kids at Winks and they're kind of just, just going day by day, happy-go-lucky. But she's, like, there in the moment. She's like, hey, I remember you. Are you practicing the splits I showed you?
You know what I
Like-
think it is, though? Araya's are surrounded by so many adults.
Oh, yeah.
So it gives her an opportunity
Yeah.
to kind of be able to hold conversations and actually interact with adults. I see that a lot in kids that are raised around, actually being around not like just kids, but older adults. So my nephew's the same way. It's so hard to explain things to him because he's like, but why? You can do it this way. And I'm like, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask why, but
Well, like with Araya, her mom, dad, and grandma are here almost daily. I mean, that's all she knows is this place. It's amazing. And
Especially being around fighters. Like, being around adults, that's one thing. But to be raised, like Walter as well,
Yeah,
being
Walter,
raised
yeah.
around fighters, it's going to be insane. Bree,
personally
also.
being a gym baby, yes.
Yeah.
I was raised in the gym exactly like how these kids were
So
before
you-
I was even born.
So
my
you
mom.
were the little baby toddler kind
Yes.
of just
running
that's
on the
cool.
mats. Get off the mats!
Yeah. My mom then would bring like walkers to the gym so that we would stand there, walk around while they're on the mat training. So
That's awesome.
I totally get that sense of bringing your kids there and it being a lifestyle for them.
And one day you'll be bringing your own kids in here. So
Right.
It comes full circle.
It sure does. My sister already brings her kids and she trains back home. So
Bring my cat here.
You one of those? You gonna be a cat woman?
Oh, yeah.
You already feeling it?
Oh, yeah. What's that disease? I'm sure I have that.
Oh, you
It's
already
like-
got the cats.
Loneliness.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's like, oh, wait, no, that's not the. Oh, I just agreed. Oh, no.
Is it like
No, this is disease that.
finally
like
finally got you.
like trichinosis or something?
No, there's this disease in, like, Brazil. I don't know too much about it. I don't want to say anything wrong, but, like, it makes you, like, a crazy cat lady, and
Oh.
it makes you, like, take a lot more risk, and, like, it affects a lot of Brazil. It's really interesting. Google it.
Wow.
Look that up.
Google
my
Google
phone.
the
Yeah.
cat
He said,
disease.
"I'm on
the
it."
Brazilian
Yeah.
cat disease.
Cat disease.
I'm kind of curious about this.
It's
That's interesting.
It's cool. It's interesting.
So you kind of alluded to it a little bit with coach being a coach at Winks Gym, which is the family gym. When did you start doing that?
It's been a while now. Maybe like 5 months or so. I've been teaching over there, involved over there.
You're making positive impacts over there. The kids loving you.
Yeah, they make positive impacts for me too. it reminds me, why I do this. We're so constantly in a fight gym here. This is a fight gym. Everyone here is fighting. Everyone in here is in camp. Everyone here is working hard and long hours all the time. And then there, everyone's still working hard, but it reminds me of those beginning levels, those days where like you just were like learning all the time and just joyous all the time, and just why I love martial arts and what it can do for not just fighters, but for everyone in the community.
Are you doing stuff with the adaptive MMA also, or is it mostly
A little bit.
Yeah.
I work mostly at Wink's Gym with the kids. I do some privates. I work with Henry sometimes if he needs a training partner for Coach Henry, not Little Henry.
Great fighter, great coach, yeah.
Yeah. So he teaches a lot of the adaptable stuff, and when he has female students, I'll help him out there, and that's always fun. But not working officially with them yet.
And you've kind of branched off into doing some private stuff, even with some people, I guess, right?
One of your friends.
Yeah, that's got to be kind of cool to kind of do that. And
it's crazy.
know that people have that confidence in you to spend that time with you.
It's crazy because I still have so much to learn. But also, I remember looking at my old coaches, my old teachers, every old teacher of mine is still my teacher. Clarification. But just the total respect and admiration I have for them, and to be able to give that back and make that same impact is, I don't know, it's great. It's magical.
They're forever your coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him way down the road, and you're just Joey's always going to be your coach.
Absolutely. I have my original coach, Tyson Lord from Tucson. He's going to come out for this next fight too.
Nice.
So
that's a little closer drive for him, probably.
Yeah, I got Tyson in my corner, and then I'll have Joey too. So I got all the love.
The
I got
best
a
of
good
both
group.
worlds, huh?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
So the fight is March 23rd in Arizona at the casino, the
Twin Arrows.
Twin Arrows Casino. Just so everybody knows, a couple weeks. It would be awesome if as many people could get over there and attend it, because it hasn't disappointed yet in its 3-year history. It's an incredible card. Jesse Nunez puts a heck of a card on, and it's changing up a little bit daily. Issues come up, but by the time it's all settled and locked in, it's going to be a badass card. But you two are definitely going to be there, and we're looking forward to it.
Mile high training and cigarette smoke training, because it's in a casino.
That's right. Yeah,
and it's not just me and Bree. There's a lot of people from Jackson.
Yeah, we just have the girls on here, but yeah, we got four other guys.
There's Luis, who is on he's 2-0. He's on a 2 knockout win streak, first round knockouts. Luis is going to be fighting. Alex is fighting. I think Alex is 9-0. Yep, Alex Cardenas.
Ash is fighting.
Ash.
Yep.
Is
Ash
Dwight
is there.
fighting?
Dwight, yep.
Not even going to try to say Ash's last name. But,
right.
Yeah.
Just Ash.
Yeah. No. Ash. Dwight.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight Matters.
Good old
Dwight Life Matters.
oatmeal cookies hater.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Part of being an adult, he needs to mature up. All right. Because part of being an adult is realizing, no, I don't want 12 chocolate chip cookies. I want 1 cookie of each variety.
Yeah,
it's diversity. It's appreciating diversity, all right?
You got to have some...
just a child.
Yeah.
Just a child. It's a
He's
grown
not here to
man.
defend himself.
So Dwight...
Good.
and that's it, I think, right? We didn't miss anybody.
No, there's more.
Oh, no,
there's
Dan.
more.
There's Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Dan
Dan's on there.
Argueta, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say there's even more.
There might be a few
Derek,
more.
I think, is on there. Derek.
Oh, yes.
That's right, Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Derek just made his debut, and, he didn't get the win, but he threw down. That was a fun fight to watch.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Who else? I don't know. Even if it's just that, that's plenty.
That's,
but
yeah.
I'm sure we missed someone.
Yeah, and they're still working on some other stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's not fully finalized, so we guarantee missing a few more people.
Yeah, exactly. No
I
disrespect, but
Yeah.
definitely.
There's a pro card they're trying to add on to that as well.
Yeah.
So
that'd be nice.
We'll definitely.
Joey and Jesse were just talking about that this morning in a group we have. Yeah, but they're still working behind the scenes to get some other stuff going. But either way,
taking over Arizona.
Take a trip over there to Flagstaff. It's just a couple miles away from Flagstaff, just before you get to Flagstaff, just east of, and simple drive, easy 4-hour drive from Albuquerque. You got family coming in from Arizona, obviously.
I do.
Easy
I
trip
actually
for
got
them.
some family coming from Vegas and Arizona.
Nice.
And the
My-
tat.
And Hawaii?
No, Arizona.
Arizona and Vegas. I have family that are going to be driving from there out to Arizona,
Now, well,
Flagstaff.
Let's
so
talk about that a little bit, because you are from Hawaii, and you happen to be dating another Hawaiian fighter. What's that all about? You have to stick with your own, or what?
No, we've actually been friends since we were 10.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so we've been really good friends.
And he's another one of our fighters.
Yes.
Just to get that in there.
Yes, he is a pro fighter.
So you can't have her, because you're gonna have to fight him, and that won't be good. Yeah.
It's actually right. It's actually 2-on-1. Sorry.
They're very selfish.
No, we're very loving. I promise. I
You
promise.
guys are so cute. I love it. Just seeing you guys always happy coming in, and even when you're fighting, it's cute. It's like love.
It's nice. It's definitely nice to have a partner, especially not just in life,
Yeah.
but in this fight game, that
heck yeah.
understands. Sometimes when you're going through weight cuts, or when you can't be eating things you're not supposed to, or having somebody held you accountable for your actions.
Yes.
So it's nice to have somebody to remind you of all that, and vice versa. I do the same for him, so it's always fun.
So has he got a fight coming up too, or
He is negotiating right now
Yeah,
to
so we
get
can't really
on
talk
a
about
few
it, yeah.
cards. Yeah,
Yeah.
in May though. We're shooting for May. He wanted to get sooner, but it just
and that's
isn't-
Rodney, just so everybody knows.
Rodney
yeah.
Kalo.
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully May. We're planning
Good.
something for May to be pushed through,
Good.
and that'll be exciting.
Is he gonna be in your corner too, or just?
Yes.
Okay.
So I always, even moving out here, my dad and my mom have never missed a fight of mine.
Good.
So my dad's always in my corner. He's been there since I've wrestled when I was 6.
Oh wow.
So he's been my coach since I was a kid.
Nice.
And him and Joey and Rodney are the three
There's
that
your three.
my
That's
three
the-
ones in my ear.
Wow.
It's funny. I can also hear my mom in the stands. That's another voice
You
I
know
can
she's gonna be over there with
distinctly-
the camera.
Yeah, Celine was just talking about how she was surprised how my mom's very she has a lot of knowledge in fighting. She's the one that got my dad fighting. It
Really?
was her brothers and my grandfather that started into fighting. My grandfather was their strength and conditioning coach, and then her brothers were fighters. And then she met my dad.
And he wasn't a fighter, so he's like.
So he
"Oh,
kind of got
geez."
thrown to the wolves there.
I love Bree's mom. I love
She
her.
loves Kayla. Yeah.
She's
And
a little motivated.
our moms
love
are going to meet in Arizona, so I'm excited
It's
for
gonna
that.
be a mom party.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a mom party.
I want to see this. That's cool.
Yeah.
Our moms are gonna throw down afterwards. So we're gonna have to find 2 other moms.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's out on the
Res.
the Pueblo, yeah, because there's different rules out there.
Right.
People
Make
can-
sure we stay in the rule book.
Yeah, that's
But yeah,
awesome.
it's nice. It's really great to have my parents so
Heck yeah.
involved in
Heck
what
yeah.
I do. My parents pride on that, making sure that they stay involved with all of our activities and making sure we stay out of trouble. So as kids, we were always in sports.
So you got
so-
siblings, what, brothers,
I
or
do.
sisters? What do you got?
I am the second oldest. There's one older than me, and then there's 3 younger.
Girls or
There's one older sister, 2 younger sisters, and then 1 brother.
oh wow, so you got a big family.
Yeah, there's 5 of us. My cousins, there's like 6 of them.
And you all grew up together.
Yeah, we all grew up fighting. So
Wow.
my cousin Ray Cooper is in the PFL league.
Nice.
My cousin Kai, he just fought in Bellator. So we're all up and coming. It's kind of fun to see where we started as kids and not where we are now.
Okay, Bellator's a big organization for us. We send a lot of people to Bellator. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Patchy Mix just.
Yep, Patchy Mix and Christian
Yes.
Edwards.
And Christian, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
we're
they're coming.
We're always feeding the UFC, Bellator, all those leagues. We're king of the cage. We're
Yeah.
always taking over. Jackson Wink is always there to.
So,
throw-
Bree, do you guys have a family pack of how many guys and girls are going to make it to the UFC and have like a big party at the said event?
We've actually talked as kids, all of us trying to be on the same fight card,
Can you
on a
imagine?
UFC fight card, where it'd be me, my cousin Kai, my cousin Tristan, hopefully he'll get back into fighting, and my cousin Ray Cooper. So that'll be an awesome fight card.
And have it on a Max Holloway main card or something.
Right?
In Hawaii.
Just have a bunch of Hawaii fighters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Let's get them signed
Imagine
up.
that press conference.
Sean Shelby, let's make this thing happen.
Right? But it's fun. It's definitely fun having to grow up with cousins that kind of push you in that aspect. They've also wrestled too, so we've done all the sports together. We've done basketball together. We've done football together. We've done a little bit of judo together. So
That's so cool.
anything that our family throws us in, we do it as a unit.
What's the big sport in Hawaii, on the island? What that most people seem like they gravitate to? Is it martial arts? Or,
The floor is lava.
It's pretty much wrestling and football.
Yeah. The flora?
The floor is lava.
Flora, fauna. Yeah.
Flora fauna.
The flora and the fauna.
No, there's a
Limbo.
The flowers and the trees. And
No, there's a
Limbo
game where
too.
they say the floor is lava,
oh, the floor is lava.
and then you have to
Oh,
jump on like a chair or something to avoid the
Oh, that's-
lava.
That's a nice Hawaiian game.
Yeah. And then limbo. You got limbo.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
sharks
limbo.
and something else is what we also used to play as kids.
Sharks.
The Hawaiian monk seal. It's endangered.
That is true.
What is it?
The Hawaiian monk seal.
The monk seal.
Yeah, we went on our honeymoon about 13, 14 years ago, and there was one on the beach, and they literally had all these cops surround it.
Trying to drag it back.
No, you
Put it in
can't.
handcuffs.
You
You can't
Oh.
touch
You can't
it. Look
touch
at
it.
it.
It's illegal.
Oh, shit.
You can't
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
So you just got to let it die?
Well, not let it die. You just have to kind of let it go.
With a stick.
You
You
have
got with a stick. You got
You
to
have
get
to
it
let
back
it
in
kind
there.
of do
That's
its
horrible.
own thing.
If I was the shark, I'd want people to throw me back in the water, man.
No, it's a seal.
Or seal.
But yeah, they can go on the beach. But if they're laying on the beach is closed.
So you damn humans, throw me in the water, man. What's your problem? Just staring at me, poking me with a stick.
Even our turtles is another thing. It's illegal to kind of touch them.
Really?
They could be in the water, like floating around. Like you're not supposed to like kind of harass the animals in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's a
No, that makes
big,
sense.
yeah. Just because they are endangered.
Yeah.
So,
In general, I think it's a good law. Like, you shouldn't harass animals in general.
but see, people think that just like going over there to touch them is like okay, which
Yeah.
not saying that it's not, but it's just safer
when
that
you don't
we shouldn't.
understand.
Yeah.
Especially
can't-
coming from the outside and
Mhm.
such.
Well, they can't really fight back either. I mean, we like here in New Mexico, you harass a horny toad, for example, it's gonna spit blood in your eyes.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
with the people.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same with the people here.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But
Bri, I
it's
gotta
okay.
ask, Bri, do you know how to surf?
No.
No. What? I thought everyone in Hawaii knew how to surf.
Bodyboarding's a big thing.
What's the difference?
Surfing's
Instead of standing up,
surfing is like kind of farther out where you stand up.
Ah.
Bodyboarding is when you're laying your body flat on the board. The board's also smaller,
in the more shallow water, not
kind of more in the shallow,
with the
and
waves.
you're kind of going into the wave, but and you're crashing into it. So it's kind of fun to be in the barrel.
oh,
Surfing, you kind of want to get out
on top of the barrel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to get out before you get
Yeah.
smashed
Oh,
into,
yeah.
and then you get pulled into
Yeah,
the
'cause then all
current.
them damn rocks are down there. and-
Yeah, you never want to get trapped underneath that.
No, it'll kill
It's
you.
really hard to get back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'll drown you.
Yeah, my dad's a surfer though.
Wow.
He surfs Rodney bodyboards. But growing up, my mom and my dad were raised so much around the beach, and then when there became more kids, it came harder for my mom to like keep track of cleaning up, and so we just kind of gravitated more towards the central part of Hawaii. And my dad, he'll go and surf on his own.
So you got family in Arizona and Vegas. I mean, did you live in Arizona and Vegas, or did you?
No, we just have my mom and my dad make a lot of friends when they travel. So a lot of our family and friends that started living out in Hawaii, they would move away due to like military or just because living in Hawaii is so expensive. So Vegas is way more cheaper, and so is Arizona
Yeah.
compared to Hawaii. I think Hawaii is like
Oh,
the
yeah.
second highest.
It's one of the most expensive places to live.
Yeah, so just getting away from Hawaii, I think that's just where they ended up gravitating towards. We also have like family in San Diego, Colorado, so they're kind of all scattered.
So when
all
you
over.
came to train here in Albuquerque, I mean, it had to be culturally crazy, just the elevation and
the
desert
elevation
and
was the biggest shock. But I live in Nebraska for a year.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
So when I graduated high school and then I ventured off into
So you're used to
wrestling.
the boring flatness and
Yeah, doing nothing, making sure you stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
So I mean that's why we're always here or we're always working.
yeah.
But it wasn't too big of a culture shock just because the Midwest really was a big shock for me. But Albuquerque isn't bad. I feel like there's definitely worse places.
Oh, yeah,
and
there's definitely worse places.
a lot of the people are cool that we've met.
We get a bad rap, and, yeah, of course, being fighters, you guys can take care of yourselves.
Yeah. It's fun. Just knowing when to know your surroundings and when not to engage in things that doesn't need to be engaged in.
Okay.
So
You know what's crazy is like down here, Albuquerque wouldn't necessarily engage in conversation with a stranger. But if you go up to the Sandias, you go up to the mountains, I'll be jogging. And like little old lady will be like, "Hey, good morning. Hey, I like your dog. Blah, blah, blah." And like, I've gotten into 20-minute conversations with complete strangers in the mountains.
Wow.
Like, they're all some really nice, amazing
You just got to go to the
people.
mountains to meet
you
them.
just gotta go to the mountains.
gotta go farther
The
away
mountain
from
men.
here.
Yeah, get away from Jackson Wink
Like,
area.
it's like, am I like in some small city in California full of hippies? Did I just do that from like a 30-minute drive? Like, it's insane.
Yeah, if you judge Albuquerque on walking distance from the gym, you're going to be
You gotta get a car, babe. You gotta get a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, some scary little areas down here, but yeah,
Definitely
out
some
and about.
interesting people is the
Yeah.
best way to put it.
Oh yeah, we've had fighters
Have to kick out bums
have to kick out bums, and they've thwarted robberies at the Circle K down the street.
Yeah.
Dwight kicked a guy.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember it was last Thanksgiving, and I went to Sprouts, which is a nice grocery store.
it's just
They
down the
sell
street.
organic shit. You know, you wouldn't expect crime to happen when
In an
there's
organic
organic
store.
stuff around. But I was there, and behind me in line, there was a little old lady. She's like 70 or something. She had 2 items. It was Thanksgiving. I was like, "Hey, you want to go in front of me?" And she didn't answer. And so I was like, okay, she's maybe hard of hearing. Let me ask again a little loud. "Hey, do you want to go in front of me?" Don't you young people ever try, thinking that I need you, thinking that I need your kind, thinking that I want your hand. And she gets all, and she starts like physically like assaulting me.
Wow.
Like grabbing on, like, and usually like as fighters, I think we run it in our head. What would I do in a situation? And I always imagine it'd be a full-grown man. So I was kind of like in shock. I was kind of like,
Yeah.
what do I do?
How do you defend yourself from a little old lady?
Against and the security guard had to come over and drag her off of me.
Wow.
But like I was shook. I was shook.
Wow. All because she didn't want you to treat her any different.
Yeah, I just wanted.
You're trying to hook her up.
Hook her up. Yeah, I had half a cart full
Wow.
of asparagus. I was just trying to be a kind lady.
Dang.
Wow.
That's just sometimes when I miss people from Hawaii. Because I'm like, we don't have that problem.
Everybody's nice. Everybody's just aloha all day.
Everybody, majority of the time, is really nice. You could strike conversations in a bank.
That's how Japan is too.
And cousin.
Yeah, you're most
What's up,
likely.
cousin?
Yeah, you're most likely like kind of
cousin.
related
Yeah.
somewhere along the lines.
Oh,
You
you're
might-
born here. We're related.
Same in Tucson. Back home in Tucson, Arizona, where I'm from, I went to visit after my last fight, and I went to the grocery store, and the lady was like, "Hey, I like your hair," and I was like, "She just pickpocketed me. Am I okay? Am I okay? Okay, we good?" Thanks. It is nice.
You've been in Albuquerque too
Like,
long.
exactly.
That's
Now, when I
horrible.
went home and I was in the bank, I got excited. A lady struck a conversation with me, like just talking to her, waiting while we were just going to go to the bank teller. And I made a video about it and posted it. I was like, there's moments like these where I appreciate the people from Hawaii. I was like, because it's so easy to talk to everyone and everyone's not going to automatically assume something negative. And here you kind of got to watch your back just because it is a little on the rougher side. But, I mean, I've never experienced anything bad so far here.
Yeah.
Personally, I've heard a lot of stories. Rodney's had a lot
Well,
of...
if you're looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. But typically, it's not just going to find you just minding your own business. But,
Rodney
yeah.
has a job where he is in the midst of the trouble.
Yeah,
He's
he works at a bar and grill downtown, and I work downtown.
Yeah.
But I think, I've had one incident happen where I almost had to hit a bum with one of our electric pads,
Oh.
and like hit him because he was coming over the front desk and trying to like harass me.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, at that point, my
bets
manager's
are off.
yeah, my
what you
manager's
gotta
like,
do.
yeah, if you have
Hit
to
him.
do that, hit him.
Nice.
And I was like, okay. Rodney's had incidents where he had to like restrain people, and he got out of security and he bar backs now. And
yeah, he was doing security for a while there.
Mm-hmm. And even then, he still has like issues with some people. So just certain areas you just got to be more aware of. But for the most part, I haven't had any like bad incidents that happen.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So what's Carly's admiring Kayla's guns.
Gun show.
My eyes are up here. All right?
Come
My
on,
eyes
Carly.
are up here.
Come
That's
on,
it.
Carly.
Disgusting.
You got to pay for the gun show, Carly.
That's harassment.
All right, Mark, what's your craziest Albuquerque story?
Oh, I could not even talk about that on the air. It's horrible stuff. This
wow.
Albuquerque's a horrible.
And he was a cop.
That's even. So you definitely got stories.
I'm trying to see if we got questions we can answer here.
Yeah, I don't want to start crying.
Can't wait to host these ladies. There we go.
Roslyn says, "Damn, Kayla, dem arms though."
Damn. Okay, guys, I get it.
Flex
I
for
get
one
it.
time,
I
Kayla.
get it, guys.
Hit him with a flex.
You did some
get
push-ups before the show, didn't
Right,
you?
she did a quick pump.
I get
She
it.
said, "Oh, we're doing this.
Party
Okay."
pump.
I have a good personality.
Yeah, I'm not just eye candy. What's
Right?
up with that?
These fucking
Dang.
women.
Wow, that's horrible. These people. Brandon, how come he hasn't chimed in with anything yet?
I don't know. He's usually
Wow, that's
good.
a lot of comments.
How much? It's an inside joke.
What do you say?
No, Carly.
Oh, because I told her she has to pay for those guns.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Carly, you sicko.
$2.
She's not for sale. Oh, don't low blow yourself like that, Kayla.
Yeah,
She's not
come
for
on.
$2.
But,
She's not for sale.
you-
She cuts me off.
can you afford it?
$2.
So, Bree, what's your background? What do you consider yourself? Striker, grappler? What? Where you at? Or are you just everywhere? That's a tough one.
That is a tough one because I started off wrestling, but then I did kickboxing
I
first.
see. From my point of view, I see you doing a lot of striking stuff.
Yeah,
so
I do a lot of kickboxing.
you don't go to the ground as much from what I see. So.
Yeah, right now what I'm working on is if I do get there, getting into a dominant position where I can strike.
Yeah.
Even if it's short strikes, at least striking. And not getting caught in submission, so knowing where to place hands, where to place the legs. So that's what I've been working on these past 2 fight camps, blending my wrestling with my stand-up.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about your game plan for your opponent there, but you're definitely well-rounded.
Just having fun.
Yeah.
That's the game plan.
Joey and Dad and Rodney have definitely told you what needs to happen. And
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Talk to my mom and my dad almost every day, too. So, I
Yeah.
mean, game plan's always going to be the
Everyone's
same.
got their opinion.
Yeah. But, I mean, my whole thing is just having fun. Once it gets too serious for me, I don't really like to be in there. I like to stay focused.
good attitude.
Yeah, I like to just have fun because right now the training's the hard part. Going out there, I feel like I'm getting more of a killer rounds with these girls than I do anywhere else.
Yeah.
So when I get into the ring, that's fun for me. I get to let go all the things that they teach me and I learn on a day-to-day basis here.
I would totally agree with that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, you're fighting. That's kind of scary. And then I'm like, it is, but also it's not around with Holly or Michelle or any of these other killer dudes that I get to go with. You know, like, it's really a chance for me to show them that them working with me pays off. It's a chance to display what I work on every day. And it's honestly, in some ways, kind of you get to go. It's a traincation.
Mm-hmm.
You put me in a hotel. You give me some cool carbs. We hang out. We have fun.
Mm-hmm.
We do what we love.
Cool carbs or cards? What did you say?
Carbs.
Carbs.
Yeah.
Cool carbs.
They
Yeah.
give you like food
Food.
vultures
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do
This
they
one
feed
gives
you?
a food voucher. Yeah, they have a buffet here, and they just, here you go. I'll just send all the fighters here after wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
It pretty much is like a traincation.
Traincation.
Yeah.
Nice.
At a
Nice.
hotel.
It's a good way to look at it because I think when you get too serious, you overthink a lot of things. So if
Yeah.
you just let yourself flow,
Yeah, you gotta not take it so serious.
yeah. Once you, I think emotions, like Coach Joey always says too, once you let your emotions get the best of you, it's so much harder for you to regain focus. So just having fun.
Well, you guys are sparring the best and the best of the best, and so a lot of your butterflies are already out the door as it is.
Yeah.
So
I would
to
definitely
fight
agree.
to fight so and so from California or Arizona or whatever is not. I mean, you're always going to get nervous. It's impossible to go into a fight, and everyone, even the pros, talk about that all the time.
I think there's a huge difference between, I guess there's not a difference, but the way you see it, right? Anticipation versus excitement, right? I wouldn't say I'm nervous. Nervous is how I feel for a test I haven't studied for, a test that's a surprise. But anxious to get it done with and excited about it is how I feel for the test that's going to change my life, send me to college. I've been studying it for months. It's the test I'm ready for. It's the test I need to take. You feel anxious, not nervous, I would say. You feel excited, not scared.
Yeah.
That's
Very
exactly the best way to put it, because
easily confused.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of at this point in the camp, too, with just 2 weeks left. It's almost, we've been training on like a roller coaster, right? And now we're here on the peak of the roller coaster looking down. And we're on this roller coaster. We asked to be here, but we're about to go off that drop, and it's fun. It's not scary. You signed up for the roller coaster. It's not scary. It's fun. It's anxious.
Yeah.
And embrace those feelings, because even this early in me and Bree's career, we realize everything has a time limit. I'm not going to have an unlimited amount of fights. I might have 100, but even 100 is a number, and I want to remember every single one of them. I want to remember how I feel in every single one of them. I want to enjoy every single one of them.
Heck yeah. Good attitude.
For sure.
Also feeling yourself improving from every fight, because when you can feel yourself getting better from the last time and learning from the last time, it makes it more exciting, because you know you're doing something to better yourself and not just, you know what I mean? So that's just the fun part. Once you become stagnant, it gets questionable. And that's where you don't want to be. You want to just always be learning, and that's why a lot of fighters will tell you they're still students of the game, because there's still so much to learn.
Oh, yeah.
The generation is, like, below us is making waves, too. So, it's fun. It's just always fun.
You guys are at a good place in life right now.
Almost like a season finale. And we're working all season, and now it's the season finale, and then it's like chapters of your life, and it's definitely cool. I'm curious as to what Bree might think her biggest improvement. You know, you're talking about improving every time. For me, I think it's just I've developed a real focus when it comes to my weight, when it comes to my goals, when it comes to sparring in the moment. I don't flow, I focus. I just feel so much more focused than ever before.
Improving as a fighter, just in your time at the gym, or just in your whole history? What do you mean?
In my whole history, sure. Yeah. But within my fourth fight to this fight, I would say that was my biggest improvement. And I'd like to hear what Bree's is as well.
Honestly, it would be my biggest thing to work on was to blend more. So I feel like I've improved that comfortably within my last, like, 2 training camps, where I feel like, okay, I can see more openings. I'm more aware. That's, like, my biggest thing I think I improved on.
You see holes in people's games. And
I can see it better than just, like, just pressing forward. Now I can be like, oh, there's a counter. Oh, there's a kick. Oh, there's this. Oh, they're trying to do a takedown. All right, there's a give and go. So that's where I think I kind of improved on, and that excites me, because being aware of where the fighter's going to go, it gives you also an advantage. It's like, I always say, grappling and fighting is like chess. Yeah. Because you have to be 10 steps ahead and know which move they're going to make, and then which moves you can make off of that move. So that's why I think it's fun. It's just being able to read the fight and the fighter.
Well, it's definitely fun watching you guys, because, like I said, you just never know who they're going to throw you in there with from one day to the next. And sparring day, which is today, is always exciting, because someone's always getting ready for a fight. Like this week, it's Michelle, and they take turns throwing you guys in there with them, and just for those different looks, you know. And Wink's a genius about who to pick, and telling you, you know, I want to see this look out of you, and you guys are able to adapt to it, and she gets good stuff out of you guys, and that's why this team is so awesome, because we got so many different looks and skill levels, and
I think it's fair to add too that when we do give rounds for them and such, that we also are getting such improvement, that we're also getting just as much advice from people like Joey and even Wink and everyone, that, you know, it's, I love MMA because you get in what you put out directly. There's no, it doesn't matter how pretty you are, it doesn't matter, you know, how financially stable you are, it doesn't matter if you're from America or China or wherever. You put in that hard work and it will come in the cage. And if you don't, it won't. It doesn't matter if you post a bunch of negativity online and say a bunch of trash and such. If you didn't put in the work, you're going to gas out in your fight. If you can say that you ran every day, that you dieted hard, post photos of healthy food online, but if you don't make weight, looks like you didn't. You can go run every day, do your cardio, blah, blah, blah. But if you gas out, you know, there's no lying.
Yeah.
It's the most honest,
vulnerable thing
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gassing out thing will kill you.
And
Yeah,
it's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful.
So you're not going to gas out.
No.
You're ready.
No.
Not gonna guess out like Mickey Gale.
Oh, I know. I was thinking that too. I was trying not to say it though.
Diego, man, you guys
That's
watch the
another
fights?
case, right?
Yeah.
Honesty.
Look at that guy.
It doesn't matter what you say, what you do. In the cage, you get out what you put in.
Yeah.
And it shows what you don't put in as well. So I mean,
You can't hide.
yeah.
You're one of those motivators I've noticed in our secret group. You're listen, we're doing the Hill of Tears, or we're doing the Dam,
yeah.
or we're
I always ask
Sundays at 2:30 or
Yo,
whatever.
I'll be real though. The reason I always say that is because half of me knows I'm not gonna want to go, so I try to get other people to go so
if
that I
you're the
feel
leader,
like I need
you're,
to.
yeah, you're forced to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know, but
you
it's always nice to kind of have someone suffering with you, because you
course.
know that they're just dying as much as you are.
Yeah.
So it's cool to kind of have somebody just physically there working just as hard as you're trying
Yep.
to. And that's what I would say I would appreciate
You
about
got-
having people going.
Andrew Tennyson has gone with me a lot, and he is a professional fighter and far faster than I am. But whenever I have a camp coming up, he will chase behind me.
Wow.
And he will pretend to be a zombie, and he'll make scary noises, and he'll scream for me to get to the chopper up the hill.
Andrew's awesome.
And it just, I definitely, I appreciate my people so much. I appreciate Andrew. I appreciate Joey. I appreciate Seth and Nick Gonzalez. I've been doing my strength and conditioning with him this
Oh,
camp,
nice.
and this is my first time making 135, and I've never felt better, never felt stronger. He's very much so invested in me.
Nutrition's on point.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
This would be Kayla's first 135. This would be my first 112 since I was 6th grade. Just going to point that out.
112.
112's not even a weight class, but sure. We'll do a catch weight at 112.
Let's see that poster, Nick. I put it up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there it is, Saturday, March 23rd.
Look at that smile.
This
at
is
how
just
cute she
Bree.
is.
Bree and
A lot of people comment on
Mika?
that.
Look at that smile.
I'm always
Aw.
smiling. For me, I can't be so serious or so mad like how some people can be.
Doing what you love.
I enjoy it. So, hey, it's something people will always remember. I'm always smiling.
and you guys are representing Jackson Wink.
Yes.
We're holding the trophy right now, so we got a lot riding on it. We don't want to give that thing up, you know.
Through Rough MMA is the promotion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Arizona.
And then Jesse is telling me the organizer is the winner of this fights Illinois versus Virginia.
Ooh.
Illinois versus Virginia. Okay.
I heard that the Virginia
East
team
Coast.
was very, very good, and I'm very excited.
So East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah.
That's cool.
West Coast.
Oh, it's going to be fun.
Such a good opportunity for amateurs.
Just trying to look for other questions here.
So Bree, you name dropped Ray Cooper. Is that the Ray Cooper that was in the PFL championship?
Yes, correct.
So he was close to the million.
He was. And they just released, I believe, a few of their 2019 selections, and he's coming back.
Nice.
Yeah, for the welterweight. So
How cool.
yeah, it's exciting.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
Look
So
at her lighting up.
he's already training. So it's something that I think we all enjoy as a family.
Of course.
So, and I'm very family oriented. So support system is very strong from our family. So that's why I treat my friends the same way. If I get close, support systems.
That's so cool.
Out here. That's why I love helping like Michelle, Kayla, Jody, like Celine even, you know what I mean? Just having the closeness of girls, especially back home in Hawaii, we don't have a lot of that. So when I can congregate and have my female friends, turn them into family.
Yeah, and that's what you got here. Definitely a family.
For sure. Got Michelle asking Coach Joey some days, where's Bree? And I come in late. I'm like, oh, I'm here.
See, I feel like that's great to have such parents so, you know, like experienced in mixed martial arts, because I remember my mom went to my first fight. My mom's so quiet, so reserved, the nicest lady you will ever meet. And she's not just like that for other, like, she's like that. That's my mom. I'm so blessed. But like, she got in there and she's watching my first smoker. Sorry, duck. All right, you know what? I'm putting the duck down. Sorry, guys.
Duck's distracting you.
It's bright. It's shiny. It's shaped like an animal.
Animal
but
lover.
My mom starts screaming, "Sit on her! Sit on her! Beat her up! Get her in the face! Sit on her!" Doesn't know anything about MMA, but just screaming all this stuff and
sit on her face.
Yeah, sit on her.
That's a great tactic.
Do the thing.
Twist the arm like
Give her
that. Do that
twist.
twisty arm thingy.
Not really, but
Why don't they just stand up?
why don't you just stand up?
Right,
Yeah.
that's
funny.
my favorite.
Mitch Clark. Yeah.
That was funny.
Just stand up.
Man.
Were you guys in that class that day when when we had the mystery fighter?
Yo, I was
Yes.
like confused. I was like,
I was watching the
I think you
amateur class.
recognized him, didn't you? Or
I did once I realized, because like first I had to come to the realization that like this isn't real, and it was Joey that gave it away. Joey was doing such a good job, but I know Joey, and Joey will
you
not
know when he's acting.
kiss any butt.
Yeah.
Joey does not go easy on anyone's feelings. Joey does
That is
not
very true.
move things around. And he was saying to this guy, maybe you're just gifted in. Some people are gifted. Maybe you're just gifted in
You're
jiu-jitsu,
just better at
yeah.
this,
and I was
yeah.
like, this is a lie.
Joey
this
never
is
gives
lie.
anyone
Joey
a
never
compliment.
does this.
Yeah.
Something's up. Joey doesn't lie. Joey doesn't
So
exaggerate.
we kind of
Joey,
screwed that up a little bit.
and I remember, and then I realized, I saw past the wig. I was like, oh, I see. Oh, I see. I get it. I wanted to go with him. I was excited.
Oh, he would have done it. He would have
Yeah.
had fun turning you into a pretzel.
He did afterwards. Immediately after, he was giving me and Justin advice, and he was awesome. I really liked him a lot.
He's such a badass, and it's
I love when badasses hold themselves like,
going to their
you know,
little
just
humble,
casual little
yeah.
happy people. And
Yeah.
it's like, wow, you could kill me. Again, Andrew Tennyson is a perfect example of that.
Andrew, Cody, those
Yep,
guys.
Cody, yep. I would agree.
Cody just got his black belt last weekend. I
Did.
saw.
Cody also joins me for runs often. I appreciate Cody a lot. I appreciate Cody.
Likes to run like Forrest Gump. Just keep on running.
Oh, I can't wait till the day that I get to answer like some press person with I got to pee, Mr. President. Had seven Dr. Peppers after weigh-ins last night. Like, I can't wait. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be great.
You'll do it. What do you consider yourself, a grappler or a striker?
A comedian.
Yeah. Besides that, yeah, because you're definitely that.
Comedian.
Eye candy.
Animal lover. Eye candy. Yeah, Carly.
meme
down girl.
extraordinaire.
Meme queen.
Motivational.
I love it all. It's all awesome. It's all awesome. I love all of
Your
it.
social media is awesome. It's just kind of fun watching your social media. She's entertainment.
Oh, thank
You guys got to go follow these girls. Give them some love. Let's start with your social media. Go and plug it. What is it? How can they follow you?
Can I go second?
Okay.
Are you trying to think
Bree,
of
you're
what
on.
it is?
You're up.
I promise. Mine's super easy. It's just my first and last name, Brianne Jhun. It's BrianneJhun.
Yeah,
Okay.
on Instagram.
On Instagram,
Twitter.
Facebook. Yeah, all of it's the same.
Go follow her.
Yeah, make it easy.
Follow her journey because you're going to see a lot more of her down the road, guys. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't have a Twitter. It scares me. But I have an
scary,
Instagram.
Yeah, people are crazy on there.
Unless you're Trump, man,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to take charge of that thing and understand it.
Yeah, I think even he probably struggles a little bit with taking charge
Well, he
of
does
that.
some weird stuff on there, but yeah, he's definitely mastered it.
But my Instagram is KAY and then a period and then LA, another period,
Kayla
and
period.
then ROO. Kayla Rue, but with periods in between. I was trying to think how I could describe that.
There you go.
KAY.LA.ROO, like kangaroo, but Kayla Rue.
Kayla Rue.
Yeah.
La Rue
With the dots.
with the dots. Where
Dots.
my pauses were.
Follow her and watch
'Cause
her stories.
Kayla
You'll be
Rue
thoroughly
without
entertained.
the dots.
She
We're
also
not,
does some nutritional food facts if you want to do that. She
Food
shows
facts, also known as I don't know how to hard boil an egg, but I know how to
But-
put things in the
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah.
You need a cooking channel also. Yeah.
You could do that IGTV stuff.
Yeah, that's confusing.
Yeah. Nobody
I wanna
uses
figure
that.
it-
I don't
I
even
think
know.
Michelle's the only-
does.
Michelle's the only
the
one
that
using that thing
introduces
right
it,
now.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, does it stay on there? Is it like a
I'm not-
story
you
that
know,
stays on?
I haven't even
forever?
messed with it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure with it
Yeah.
because it's not live. It's like pre-recorded, but it's
Yo, Instagram's like stealing everything. Like,
well, they
it-
don't
they have
steal it.
this-
They just buy it and,
yeah,
and then
they
it
have
becomes
the
theirs.
stories now.
Facebook.
Like Snapchat had, because I didn't like Snapchat either. I deleted that a long time ago. And then
What do you got against Snapchat?
I don't like the yellow and the little ghost guy.
The yellow.
And I don't like the little I don't know what they're called, but they're the little cartoon characters that people have.
Oh,
I don't know why. I just don't like them.
the little avatars.
They don't make
There
me
you go.
happy.
That's what it's
You
called,
want-
Avatar.
Also, the avatar never looks like the person.
Well, that's because the person has to build it the way they think they look, and
My mom's avatar looks like her.
so she did good.
Yeah,
She
I
did
did
well.
mine with like the proper jaw. Like,
Well, you
no
can even
one-
add makeup to it
Yeah,
because
you
I
can.
built my own recently, and I'm like,
With
man.
makeup?
Well, yeah, you can do makeup and hairlines and
hairlines.
oh, you can do all
Man,
kinds of
no,
stuff.
To
Sideburns.
give themselves a hairline. Dang.
Well, for guys, there's hairlines,
Yeah, for guys,
not girls. Yeah.
it's different. You can make it like comb overs.
Yeah.
It's so crazy how
Yeah, it
it's
is.
in depth it is.
Dang.
They stepped up their game, Kayla, so you might have
Yeah.
to get back on Snapchat.
no.
just to build your avatar, see how
Yeah.
it comes up
It's
with your
called
guns.
The bit emoji.
Give
bit
yourself some big old
Bit
guns.
emoji.
Yeah, emoji. Yeah.
Aw, man. Beautiful. I might.
Kayla's like, I'm thinking about it
Snapchat.
now.
Snapchat. Like, it's the same thing with like Pokemon Go. They just made my phone so slow. I want Pokemon Go,
Hey,
but
did
it
you
made
know
my
on
phone so
Snapchat
slow.
they had where you could catch Pokemons? It was part of their game at one point. You would go and find different places where you could turn the screen over, and you would look around, and if there was a Pokemon, you would have to try and catch it.
Why they take care of that?
They
Why-
had it for a long time, and then I don't know what happened to it.
That's
Too many
fun.
people were doing weird stuff with it.
It would
We should
it
put
would
down the
stop.
website.
It would slow down a lot of the connections
Yeah.
because a lot of people were playing.
Yeah, they
it
were
and,
gathering at a certain
Yeah.
antenna site, and it was
Yes.
killing that antenna. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I got the
some people-
patience to drill, to learn technique. I got the patience to get a tattoo. I got the patience to draw and paint. But like, you give me that slow Wi-Fi, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time.
And catching Pokemons, we don't have time for that.
Pikachu's got to go.
Got you.
Pikachu's got
Look at you.
got gyms to conquer.
You got games on that phone?
Games on your phone.
Well, that's what's slowing your
Yeah.
flow down. All these games.
All the kids at the gym. at
Okay,
Winx go up.
games. Snapchat.
Yeah.
I guess Snapchat kind of is a game. Let's be real. Depends how you playing. But
Who you're playing? Yeah.
Yeah, who you're playing?
clearly, I like bright colored things. Bright colored small animal objects, aka games. It's so fun.
Kayla's just too much entertainment.
It's too much.
We could have her on every show, and
Right.
and she just
She just had.
give us
she
something to
Aw,
talk
man.
about.
Mhm.
Put
can't-
me on with Brandon.
But March 23rd, we can't wait to see you actually fight. So the comedy show is over that day. You may throw some jokes in with your victory speech, but
Oh man.
it's all business.
Or her weigh-in fight, she might throw something funny in there. But
Yeah, the weigh-in.
Well, my last one not my last one, my third fight, the girl I was fighting was 6'3" because it was
I remember
145. And so I brought a stepping stool, and I got on the stepping stool, faced off with her, and this chick was still taller. I was like,
Oh, no.
fuck.
You guys all going together on a bus or something, or is it,
I
a
don't know
couple
how
days
we're
before, or how's that?
traveling down.
You guys haven't figured that out yet.
I'm going with my coach, and I think Allie Price is coming
Yeah,
with us too.
Cool.
So me and them are gonna go.
If my mom and them do come to Albuquerque, then we're either driving down or we're taking a train down.
Yeah, it's like a 4-hour trip.
Yeah, so it's not bad at all. But if they fly directly into Arizona, then me and Rodney are just gonna either like fly or take a train over.
To fly to Arizona. And
Yeah,
then,
or our car's not gonna make it.
yeah, there's no airport near that place.
She's real. We have family out there that my mom.
Oh, they'll drive you from
yeah.
there. I got it. I got
Okay.
it. Got it.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
But our car, she's needs some TLC.
It's a local car only.
She won't.
It's
Yeah,
not,
she
no,
won't
it's
make
not
it
made
that
for
far.
road trips.
Nope.
But I
We
mean,
drove her back from Washington, and I think we killed her.
So, do you guys have sponsors at your level to help out with costs? Speaking of,
I do. I have a CBD sponsor.
let's
Fightback.
let's plug them. Yeah.
Fightback CBD. Really awesome stuff. They send me stuff all the time.
Good.
Very grateful for them. They're my first sponsor.
Fight Back CBD. All right.
Fightback CBD. They do a lot of charity work. They do a lot of their ideas that they want to provide a platform which they can give everyone the ability to go train. No matter your financial ability, where you are, that everyone can benefit from training
cool
and
company.
such. And no, they're very cool. Fightback CBD.
Because as amateurs, you're not making any money. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's tough, but you guys have all the
Right.
same costs associated with the pros. You still have your training camps and
We
supplements
pay
and
for physical,
food.
we pay for
and
eye exams.
special, yeah, and none of that, all that stuff comes out of your pocket. So yeah,
Yes.
sponsors really help out, and so you have any way you guys can help these young ladies out, and any amateur in general, they're always looking for help, and help them out as much as you can.
Dope.
Here's my take on this. At one time, John Jones, Holly Holm, Diego, Jody, all the guys you see at UFC and the gals were once amateur fighters at your local circuit.
Mic drop.
Right.
Yeah,
Basically, you're investing into the future. Dun dun
it's a
dun.
true story.
Yeah, and then you get to be like, yeah, I knew them before.
I
Yeah.
invested into them way before you were.
You
so.
knew them before their 13th title fight.
Yeah.
I
In John
followed
Jones'
them
case.
with 50 followers.
Yeah.
What's Daniel here saying?
They want to know that your walkout songs.
Are you all just grappling now, or is it supposedly jiu-jitsu with belt ranks? How often is Greg around? Greg's around every day.
Greg's around every day. Yeah.
He's still around.
He was teaching some fire yesterday in grappling class.
Yeah, he was there this morning.
Body mechanics.
We're all fresh off the plane from UFC 235. Had a good old time there. Diego and John won, so we're
I was so happy.
moving right along. Kayla, what's your walkout song? Do you know it yet? Do you have one yet?
Yeah, my walkout song is Permanent. It's the Pokemon theme song.
Oh,
The I Want to Be the Very Best.
is this seriously?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My
It's
second
Kayla,
fight
though.
was Space Jam.
I
Second
remember that.
fight was Space Jam.
I remember that.
I was kind of going back and forth, and I was just like, no, you know what, Pokemon, that's... Because the song itself
As
is
you're
like, I
wearing
want
your
to
Toon
be the
Squad
very
shirt, yeah.
best. Yeah. As I'm wearing my Toon...
Not to
It's
put
all
you on the
connected.
spot or anything, but
What's your walkout song, Bree?
I haven't found one yet.
Yeah.
I'm very spiritually driven.
So you have something
So
cool.
whenever I get into I dig deep spiritually, and a song
That's
sticks
actually how
out to
John
me.
is. That's the funny you say that, because
Yeah.
I noticed that.
You walked out to Queen. That was awesome. I
Yeah.
love Queen. That's my
Yeah,
favorite
there's
band.
there's the hidden message behind that, obviously. And
Another one Bites the Dust too. Who
well,
was playing
it wasn't Bites the Dust. It was
We Are the
Champions.
Yeah,
But
but he was listening to that one earlier
yeah,
a lot,
And
or
then-
humming it or something.
and then the champ is here, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a cool walkout.
Yeah, something I appreciate about John's camp and his people he surrounds himself with. I noticed there's a lot of prayer that happens,
Yeah.
a lot
Oh, yeah.
of
He's very spiritual.
spiritual scriptures that
Yes.
happens. My family's very driven into that. So I appreciate seeing that elsewhere,
Yeah,
and I commend him for that. And I can definitely relate.
Yeah, he takes that stuff very serious.
Yeah,
No
as
matter
well.
Yeah.
when he's training late at night,
Oh,
whoever happens to be in the room, you better get in that circle and join
My
in.
mom did that my last fight when we were at the Buffalo Thunder Casino.
Nice.
Everyone in the back, I guess, just my mom's. So she joined everybody in the circle, people that weren't even from our team, and then the music shut off. So and then prayer started. So it was kind of.
It's funny. It's funny because one of the training sessions at the PI in Vegas, Tyrone Woodley was there and John, and they all got involved in the prayer circle. And when I saw Tyrone Woodley's mother at the weigh-in, she says, "You're the one that made that video. That thing is the coolest thing I ever saw. I love that." She was just so happy. And
that's gonna be my mom at you. So you're the one that makes the little podcasts. Oh, those are always so nice. I love those so much.
Good for her. Glad she watches. We got a couple people watching this. They want to know about you guys. That's why the whole purpose we have these things. What fights are coming up.
Yeah.
Who's the up and comers?
Who's the fighter behind?
Yeah.
What's the
I
fight
appreciate
coming
the
up?
platform.
Yeah.
The platform.
Somebody
Definitely.
on YouTube is digging the Space Jam jersey.
Flex from Kayla.
I didn't even know I was gonna be here today.
Yeah.
My fashion is just always like this.
That's the way we roll.
This is
We're
our
kinda sporadic
normal
around here.
day-to-day basis.
Nice. I wish I had my cat pants. Or the
Cat lady pants. You gonna be a cat lady when you grow up? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I'm already one, but as I grow up, that's the thing. It's like, I love living here at the gym. I love the gym. I don't think I'm ever gonna leave the gym.
You just moved into an apartment too.
Yeah,
just
no matter
recently,
how
yeah.
much it's just my focus is just so there. I get to be around my teammates all the time. It's like living in an apartment. I feel safe. But I want a cat, so that's like the only thing. I might,
You
we'll
have a
figure
cat back
something
home,
out.
right?
I have multiple cats.
Yeah.
back home.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't let it out of the room. Winkle. Start
Yeah.
yelling. What's that cat doing here?
I mean,
Let
hey,
it
if
out
they
the
don't
door
know,
thinking it's a
if
street
they don't
cat.
know,
Yeah,
it's
what
not
they
gonna
don't
hurt
know.
them.
Yeah, exactly. We won't tell.
yeah, I appreciate that. Except I just did it on the podcast, but
That's all right.
I'll wait a little
Wink,
while. I'll
Wink
wait a
won't
few
watch.
months.
He's not watching.
Wow.
Don't rat him out.
Right?
Don't rat us out.
Wow.
He's too busy. Have you ever seen Wink schedule?
Oh, for sure, dude.
He has no time for podcasts.
Yeah,
believe
no
me.
one quite realizes. Like, he does a lot more than just work with fighters. He has.
He's got a lot of
He
stuff
has
going
his
on.
one. He has his own family. He's a very family-oriented dude. He has the gym back home. The gym I work at, right? He's there a lot. Then he has the adaptable program on
Yeah.
top of all that.
Plus, he does a lot of
And then
contracting
he
stuff.
does
And
contracting stuff, and then he works here with the fighters and such every day. Teaches classes, so like, and then there's probably stuff I don't even know about.
me and
right?
Nick had to make an appointment with him earlier today, just to get 20 minutes with him to talk about
Yeah.
some of this stuff. He's a busy guy, so yeah.
All in a notepad
Yeah, he's old school.
with the schedule.
He doesn't use a phone for his calendar. He's got the old school notepad that he carries around.
That's
Hey,
cute.
that's actually very helpful
Yeah.
because I'm like that. I have a planner. I write things out.
Daily planner.
It's so much easier than a phone. I think
It's not
so.
even the mini one. It's the big
It's a
giant
big one.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I track my food and everything, and I track all my The thing that I like about a phone is like minus right now, I will always have my phone on me, but like I have notebooks that have like 2 pages filled and nothing else, and I never use them. I don't carry that. But like my phone, consistency. Whatever you can be consistent with, right? But yeah, I like phone. I had to show Greg and Wink some memes. It blew their mind.
Did they have time to look at it?
Yeah. Greg likes one. It's this one with Henry Cejudo. You know that picture of Henry looking all like beef and lean, and it says when your little brother mistakes your protein powder for chocolate milk.
That's funny.
And like it was hilarious. It's such. I think that's my favorite MMA meme.
They
right
do.
now.
They have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Deep down in
Oh, that's great.
their
Oh,
grizzled.
especially Greg.
Greg
Especially
is-
Greg.
Greg has definitely got more of a sense
Yeah.
of humor than we. Yeah.
Every single class he teaches, there's like, we all drop "that's what she said" at least like 6 times. Like, I'm paying attention to what he's teaching, but a large part of my brain is looking for an opportunity to throw
Throw a
"that's what she
comeback.
said." Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you. Keep him on his toes.
Yeah. Me and Clay and multiple others, Jess, everyone's there keeping that open.
Yeah, we have one of the coolest teams on the planet, and you guys are a big part of it, and we're proud to have you guys. We're going to be watching you for many years down the road, watching your evolution in this sport, and I'm going to keep taking pictures and posting them up there and showing you guys off, and I even get some cool expressions out of you guys sometimes. It's fun. Just like that.
Seen some of my faces on those pictures. I'm like,
Poor Bree getting her face kicked by Michelle.
I don't think
Points
it's
to the
poor at all.
Me. Hey, look, that's me.
See, but did I make it? I made it.
No,
so
just,
it means
hey,
I'm tough
you're
as
tough.
nails.
Yeah, you got a chin.
Hey, pride myself on that. I can take a hit.
Not to mention, it
And I
doesn't show
get-
the entire round too. You know, like
Right? Doesn't show the in
Yeah.
between.
No,
It's
that was
always
just
fun.
that was just one moment. And,
Yeah, it's always fun though.
you know,
yeah.
people
I like to
don't underestimate these ladies at all. They're gonna surprise the world. They're already part of the biggest team, sparring with the biggest UFC professionals, and it can only get better for you guys. And we look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, but thanks for coming on, guys. Shout out to your sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. Anything else you want to talk about before we sign off?
I think we touched all the bases.
Tune in March 23rd. It's going to be a cool card. Plenty of Jackson Wink versus everyone else, and it's going to be
The
cool.
lab.
Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks. See you next time.
Later, Gator. Thank you.
Thank you.
Through these doors walk the greatest fighters in the world.